Last week we did have some footage that we did, but it kind of got messed up internet wise. We couldn't get stuff popping, so we're gonna bring back some of that stuff from last week because at the end of the day, we're trying to be about sports, baby. But Rick Bouchard, okay, had some words about Ben Simmons. I'm gonna play two clips. We'll play one, we'll talk. Play the next one, we'll talk some more. So here we go.
But you said he's an extra defender. Starting with Kevin Durant as the defender and then Ben Simmons as the extra defender? No. Ben Simmons is the defender, and he's the defender that they need. They're ranked defensively 20th right now. They're down the scales when it comes to steals, rebounding, they could improve on. Ben Simmons will do all of that. And he's not just a wing defender. He can defend basically any position. And I know we like to say that about LeBron and a number of guys, but in the case of Ben Simmons, it's very much true. He can defend a point guard, and in this day and age, in the small ball era of the NBA, he can also defend the five. And that is going to be vital for these Brooklyn Nets because there is one piece that is clearly missing, and that's the ability to match up with the Giannis Antetokounmpos and the Bam Adebayos. One of those teams, the Brooklyn Nets, are going to have to go through if they're going to get to the finals, and they don't have an answer for either one of those players. So Ben Simmons would be the answer. The question is, when are they going to get him, and what kind of shape is he going to be in when they get him? But if the question is, how indispensable is he for the Nets to get to the finals? There is no way, no how they get anywhere near the finals without Ben Simmons and Ben Simmons playing his best basketball.
So, what Rick was saying is the truth. They do need that extra defender. I mean, having Seth, who's not a defender, that's more shooting, and having the big penguin, okay, the boy there, can't remember his name right now, lost my mind with it.
Drummond.
Drummond, right? That's great offensively. I don't think Drummond is a great defender.
Back up. Did you just call the man the Big Penguin?
Yeah, that's his nickname. That's why, like, I remember the nickname and I use that in place of. Yeah, I'm telling you, crazy, huh? Yeah, hey, that's his nickname. That's not me.
You too much, man. I never heard that, man. I don't know where. No, I never heard that.
Hey, it might be Little Penguin, but I swear I heard Big Penguin. But anyways, those guys offensively are gonna do damage. Aldridge offensively, Blake offensively. There's not too. They don't have too many defenders. You know what I mean? And I think having Ben on the floor with them definitely ups their defense up a little bit because now Drummond has a safeguard. You know what I mean? But what do you think, sir?
Well, listen, people. I know we're late to the party. We kind of recorded sometimes late. Context and details. Um, so what I'm saying by that is, if anyone watched the game yesterday, then you know exactly what we're talking about. That Boston game. Jason Tatum would have never scored that much high if Ben Simmons was there on the court
Yeah,
guarding.
he wouldn't have that many points.
You know,
It's
he would
ridiculous.
never had 50 something points. Absolutely not. And you cannot expect KD's not a defensive stopper, but you know what? KD he always tries and he guards some of the best players, and that's why I give KD props. He never shies away from it. Yesterday I see Stephen A. Smith going at him for not guarding um, Tatum. I was like, he can't guard the best players all the time. He needs to score too. This brings back to the point. That's what you get Ben Simmons for. He's the guy from guard from 1 to 5.
Yeah.
Right? From 1 to 5.
He also has to come out there and play like I don't know what's going on, back spasms now. Kyrie, there's a lot of things. But right now, when we look at Philly and the Nets, Philly looks like they've won the deal right now. I
So
still
far.
say I
Yeah.
still say it's the Nets because they got 3 players for the price of one, but that third player needs to be able to play.
No,
For them.
listen, I agree with you on that part. And I say they're winning right now just for the simple fact is James Harden is playing on, and they're winning a few games with him, right?
Yeah.
Until Ben Simmons steps on the court, then we'll see it evens out. But God knows.
Okay. So I got one more clip. One more clip. We're gonna run this joint right now.
In the fit with the Brooklyn Nets better than I like James Harden. My ideal trio would have been KD, James, and Ben Simmons, but this is the next best thing. But without question, defensively, they have to have Ben Simmons, and he fits. It's just a matter of is he going to be in the right mind, is he going to be in the right frame condition-wise, but that's going to be the question. All right, first of all, you're comparing Giannis Antetokounmpo and Ben Simmons.
Free throw wise.
The distinction here is Giannis went through that and he struggled at the free throw line. But the reason you heard the count is because Giannis wasn't afraid to continue to get fouled and go to the free throw line and try to figure it out. Ben Simmons didn't want to shoot, didn't want to even attempt a shot for fear that he might get fouled and he'd have to go to the free throw line. So there's a great difference between those two. Now, show me Greg. I need Greg. I need Greg's face. Greg, this idea that they can win just with Kyrie and KD and not have Ben Simmons as that defensive backstop. The great difference here is that you're talking about Kyrie Irving, Seth Curry, Patty Mills. Like, what do they all have in common? They're all undersized guards. And yes, I know there's a lot of offensive firepower there, but when we get to the playoffs and things slow down, you need to be able to make stops. And you could, as an opponent, you could pick and choose who am I going to attack the next time down the floor. And Kevin Durant, as much as J-Mac thinks he's the defender for the Brooklyn Nets, I think he's better than he's sometimes been advertised.
So, to finish off the sentence, you say he's better than advertised. Okay, sometimes he's better than advertised, and that's how he feels about it. But for me, Rick said absolutely nothing wrong there. It's the truth. Like anybody who's realistically looking at this Nets team, they need Ben Simmons.
Yeah,
they need Ben Simmons.
They need Ben Simmons. Listen, they filled a few gaps that since last season, me and you've been talking about. I mean, listen, in our vault, people go check the videos. They filled one of the spots.
Yeah,
we're talking about Drummond, a big man that can rebound, offensive rebound, and clog the paint up. They filled that part, right? Now they need a dog that does everything, a defensive stopper, a person that can control the game too, right? And that's Ben Simmons. But yes, and I do agree with you, Rick Bucher. Straight facts. But the thing is, when are we gonna see Ben Simmons? Because King, we won't have that much games left, and then jump straight into playoffs, and they're fighting for playoff spots. So please explain to me what the hell is going on.
I don't know, man. Like they were talking about with Giannis. And side note, we talking about Ben Simmons, but listen, the respect for Giannis has got to stop. The disrespect for Giannis has got to stop. He is he's top 5 in the league right now. Okay?
Every year.
Every year. No, I'm just saying like this year. Like I hear a lot of people saying crazy stuff about him and Joker, and I'm like, I try to fall back because I'm like, yo, it's not you. For me, in Da Vinci, when we say context and details, we're talking about you got to add numbers, the impact, and you got to use your eyes.
Yeah.
You got to see what's going on. Don't just watch highlights and tell me about the highlights, bro. I don't want to hear that.
Yeah.
Watch the damn game. Yeah. Tell me the nuance of what you see.
Facts,
then we can have a sports conversation. If you're just going to watch highlights and then talk to me about this, get out of here with that. Anyways, back to business. But Ben Simmons, he needs to be there. Okay? At this point in time, for KD's sake, I don't care if he shoots. I just need him to be on the floor because KD, let me just tell you what the minutes KD ran yesterday. 40 minutes. 40 minutes, bro. Mm-hmm. This guy's knee was just bust up a week ago. Mm-hmm. And he's playing 39. Steve Nash, stop. I have love for you, my guy. Pause.
Yeah.
But stop. Figure a way to run some more players. Figure a way to do
E-
something.
Yeah, I think they listen. KD loves the ball, but I've seen it, and we spoke about this a few times. They overuse him too much at times, and you know, the last thing you want him to do is break down in the playoffs or anything like that. So, and the thing is, they have the firepower, man. Brooklyn, they have the backup guards. Um, they have guys can score, come off the bench. Um, it's just listen, Ben Simmons needs to come. They need to start building that chemistry. That's it. Have a few games together and see what they can do.
Right? But um, yeah, I mean it's because Kyrie's not there. Why they're overusing it? But still, like I'm still not with it. Like you got to figure a way to get the shock troops in there and have them do some damage. And I mean that also goes to the game I watched on the weekend, right? Me and you was texting back and forth. I said, KD is cheesed. They're
Hmm.
up. He sits down for 2 minutes and they're down six. He's like, yo,
Hmm.
you know
That's
what I mean?
it was a Miami game, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, like you see, man, you got Tyler Hero was out there cooking, man. I mean, like, listen, if Ben Simmons was there, man, I wasn't saying Tyler Hero couldn't get like 16 points, but he ain't gonna get like no 30 bomb or 28 bomb on you.
you know what I'm saying? Like it's not even a situation like that. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, let us know what you think in the comments down below. All right. We're here for sports conversation always, all day, every day. Like,
And
comment, and subscribe, okay?
yeah, you
Make
took
sure
it out
y'all
of
do
my
that.
mouth.
Make sure y'all do that. Also, listen, go ahead and overuse the subscribe and the comment section and the like button like Steve Nash be doing the KD, all right? Do it for the gang, all right? Oh, also, thank you to all the new subscribers. Thank y'all, man. We appreciate you guys. And don't be afraid to jump in the comment section. Let us know. We'll reach out to you. You can also reach out to us via Instagram. Our Instagrams are sitting at the top of the thing for the YouTube. Don't be afraid to hit us up, man.